Hello folks, this is Sula speaking, and you're watching a commentary video on League of Legends, this one featuring Zilean. I'm playing in a pre-made team with Donsky, Sunrise, Mookie, and the Archduke. And we're actually going to skip forward to about 90 seconds into the match for reasons of YouTube time restrictions. I am going to be playing Zilean in this match, as I said. I'm going to be paired in a lane along with Mookie, who's playing as Dr. Mundo, and we're going to be taking the bottom lane. Sunrise is playing a Mumu, and he's going to be jungling for us. The Archduke is playing Ashe, and he's going to take the middle lane. And then Donsky is in the top lane, and he's going to be playing as Annie, and he'll be in a solo lane up there. So that's the configuration that we're set up with. I am standing around here because the other team had a Teemo, and we wanted to make sure that Teemo didn't go invisible and then try to kill Sunrise while he was jungling against the Golem buff. But now that we can see Teemo's up in the top lane, I'm going to come down here. Okay, getting into this video. This was a really interesting game that we played. The reason being because Mookie playing as Mundo and myself playing as Zilean, we both have abilities that are really good at harassing. I'm not going to go through both of our abilities in detail, but to save some time here, Zilean can drop time bombs on people, which does a lot of damage early in the game, and Mookie playing as Mundo can throw cleavers at people, and they're both extremely effective harassment tools. So we are going to try to take control of this lane between Mookie's cleavers and between my time bombs. So like right there, I'm going to drop a time bomb on that Tristana, and you can see how much damage she's already taken. So there you can see she's already down to about 1/3 life, still at level 1. And so we're really limiting what they can do in terms of laning here, and that'll become more pronounced as time goes on. But for the moment, anyway, keep a look at the lane. You can see we are going to push forward and see if we can go after this Tristana because she's coming forward a little bit. So I'm going to drop a time bomb on her, and then Mookie is going to flash forward and hurl another cleaver, and then the time bomb combined with his ignite manages to get us the kill, and so Mookie draws first blood. So there we are. We're only 3.5 minutes into the game, and we've already gotten our first kill. So well done. Just a nice combination. We got off some harassment, and they were able to follow it up and get the kill. That means that Shen is alone in the lane, so we're going to continue harassing him. So look, I throw another time bomb on him, and Mookie chucks another cleaver, and so you can see we've done a lot of damage, and so now their Shen player is going to have to back off. So look at where he is. Look at how far off he's had to back off. He's not only not getting any minion kills here in the lane, he's also not even getting the experience because he's backed off so far. And now I'm going to drop another time bomb on him again, and Mookie's going to toss a cleaver, and I actually double bomb him using Rewind, and look how much damage he's taken. He's almost dead already. Shen's already almost dead, so he's going to have to back off. And once again, we're going to be able to play pretty aggressively here. He has no partner. It's 2 versus 1. And if he comes forward, we're just going to hit him with more cleavers again. So I am going to take advantage of this to get in a few shots at the tower. And look, there Mookie goes, tosses another cleaver. He takes some tower shots in the process. But once again, you can see we've already taken away about 1/4 of poor Tristana's health. She was still at level 1, but she has now fortunately leveled. Alright, anyway, my first ever video that I did with League of Legends was with Zilean, and I don't think I've had another video of him since, but he is a fun champ to play. If you want to know a little bit more about his abilities, then check out that first video that I have. It was posted, I guess a little over a month ago now, but it should be pretty easy to find if you're watching this on my YouTube channel. Basically, he drops time bombs on people, but he also has a lot of support abilities. He can speed up and slow down time in a variety of ways. And there, Mookie gets a little too aggressive and takes some tower shots. But again, every time Tristana comes forward, I'm just going to keep harassing her. I'm going to keep dropping bombs on her. So once again, there we go. And you'll be able to see how much damage it does to her when it explodes. And now I can get a point in time warp, which is something that allows you to either speed up your own movement speed or slow down the enemy's movement speed. Very useful skill. Mookie's using the area of effect damage, that spell that Mundo has. And there I'm going to drop another bomb on top of poor Tristana, so she's going to have to back off again. Although I take a little tower, take a few shots from the tower. And Mookie is actually making fun of me here. So if you can look, see Tristana, we just briefly had visibility on her. She's going back to base yet again. So not only has she's already been killed, so she wasn't getting experience or gold while she was dead. Then she now has had to go back to heal again, and so all that time she's not getting experience, she's not getting gold. And there, I just checked the status screen with Tab briefly. It was probably up too quickly for you guys to see that watching, but if you go back and pause the video, at this point in time, Tristana has 2 minion kills and Shen has 2 minion kills. So together combined, they have 4. And so that's just a function of us being able to harass them so effectively that they're not able to get any experience and they're not able to get any gold. Alright, so now I'm going to come forward here, and again, I'm going to keep trying to back Shen off. So, like, look, now Tristana's back, but she doesn't want to come forward because she doesn't want to get hit with another time bomb. So just my standing here is able to deny her experience and able to deny her gold. So it's preventing both of them from farming. And obviously this is going to give us a huge advantage later on in the game. So now, once again, Tristana comes forward, and I'm going to harass her by dropping another time bomb on her. And just look at how much damage it's doing. Of course, part of that is because I'm level 5 and she's only level 2. But again, the fact that I'm 3 levels higher is due to the fact that I'm able to keep denying her golden experience. So once again, she's going to back off, which is, the safe play. And, that's all well and good, but by backing off, but once again, no experience, no gold. And Shen comes forward, and then once again, I'm going to drop a time bomb on poor Shen, and then Mundo's going to throw a cleaver at him. So, in any case, we were sort of kidding back and forth here in terms of the TeamSpeak discussion. These are two of the most irritating characters to play against, Mundo and Zilean, because of their skills. Now we get a cleaver and bomb, and oh, we almost managed to kill Tristana. So she's going to have to go back to base yet again to heal. If she doesn't, she's probably going to get killed by us. Looks like she's still sticking around, and oh, we have a nice Ash arrow come in, and oh, look how close Tristana is. Doesn't look like we're quite going to be able to get her, but I bomb Shen, and then I'm able to double bomb Shen, and between that and Mookie's Ignite, we're gonna get a kill on Shen, and it's just a matter of which one of us gets credit for it. As it turns out, I'm the one who gets credit for it. So Tristana's back healing, Shen's dead. Now we're gonna push the tower, and even better, now we have both hit level 6. In part because of the Zilean passive. That means you get more experience in this game. So now we're both 6. That means that I have my ultimate, Chrono Shift, which means that I can save people from dying, bring them back to life. And Mookie has his ultimate, Sadism, which means that he regenerates health really, really fast as Mundo. It's a pretty interesting move. I'll try to talk more about it later. Anyway, their team brought down Swain from the top lane, and now we're going to come out and harass him. I double bomb him, and Mookie's about to die, but I Chrono Shift him, and so he's going to come back to life again immediately. And Mookie's going to be able to pop off his ult again real soon, and he's just going to be able to regen almost all of his health immediately. So our take on this particular laning matchup was, wow, we must be the most irritating team. This must be like the most irritating lane combination of all time. And you even saw the Swain player type in something there, talking about how frustrated he was. And oh, look at that Ash arrow. Another a great shot, almost. So if Archduke had hit on that, we would have instantly gotten another kill. All right, anyway, so they switched Swain into this lane to try to get another ranged character to try and help out. We are just hoping that Tristana will push forward. You can see we've got the little targeting circle. If she comes forward into the brush, we're going to kill her. So up she comes forward, and so double bomb, cleavers, ignite, and yeah, she's going to die. And then Swain comes forward, and we're almost able to kill him, but we can't. We can't quite get that because of the tower. Now you see Mookie, how he's regenerating life. That's his ultimate, Sadism. He has to pay, I think, 20% of his current health, and then he'll start regenerating life like crazy. I think he gets 40% of his max health back at level 1 of his ultimate, up to 70% of his max life at level 3. So very strong ultimate. You can get a lot of health back in a hurry. The one weakness of that Mundo ult is Ignite, because Ignite shuts down healing, cuts it in half. So if you ever have a Mundo using his ult, just Ignite. And look there, you can see Tristana has 4 minion kills, and Shen only has 8, but that's not really fair because Shen has gone to the top lane, and he's gotten some more. While he was down here in the lane with us, he only had I think he had 3 or 4 minion kills total. So we have completely wrecked this lane. We've gotten 4 kills between the two of us. We've already gotten the tower all in the first 10 minutes. And this was indeed probably the most irritating lane in the world. So now we're both going to go back to base, and then we're going to head off, and we're going to try to wreck some other lane. And I think we said we were going to go for top lane next. So this has been a total blast to play thus far. And the two of us are just having an absolute ball here so far. Anyway, I'm going to go up tops, and I'm going to help out Donsky here. So now that there's no need to worry about that bottom lane, we're just going to pull people into the top lane and start pushing up here as well. You can see Shen's up here now, so we get to have some fun with Shen yet again. Also, they have a Teemo player here, and that's great because Teemo is a champion who has so little health that he's extremely vulnerable to time bombs. So like right here, I'm going to slip in, and I'm just going to get put a bomb on his head. And with me being level 7 and having 4 points in time bomb, you can see how much damage he took. He lost about a quarter of his health from just 1 bomb. Now here, I'm going to come forward, I'm going to put a bomb on his head, and then I'm going to put a second bomb on his head, double bombing with rewind. And so that almost kills him right there. And now Mookie's going to go over and fight him over there on the left. And I actually didn't see this immediately, but Mookie's going to come over and ignite him, and that instantly gets a kill there. Now we're going to come over and get Shen. I tried to slow down Shen. I accidentally speeded up Mookie. Double bomb. All of us are pop off our skills. And Donsky actually gets the kill literally seconds before my time bomb was going to go off and kill Shen anyway. So we just followed Shen up to the top lane and finished him off up here. Now, the only downside is that the other teams, Akali and Swain, both went to the middle lane and were able to get a kill on the Archduke, which was a little bit of a downside. But hey, if they're going to pull their other champs up to the top lane, and if Tristana is just going to be farming down at the bottom lane, we're going to take advantage of that and have the three of us come and push this tower and try to get this. And it looks like we'll be able to take this tower without any real issues because we've got plenty of minions here to tank for us, and nobody on their team is coming over to challenge. So looks like we'll get this. Then we can move on elsewhere. And right here at the end, we actually all stop attacking the tower, even when it has like 10 health left, and then finally Donsky finishes it off. It was like, yeah, we all stopped to attack the minions, assuming someone else was going to finish off the tower, which is kind of funny. Alright, now it looks like we've gotten both of the side lanes pushed, so now that we've taken care of those towers, I think we're going to shift our attention over to trying to get the middle lane. And look how close that Swain is to getting killed, but no Karthus in this game. We're not able to slip in there. If we'd moved over there just a little bit faster, we could have come out of the bushes and killed him, but oh well, we'll just have to get Laserbird another time. Alright, let's see. We shifted over here, and now our intention was, let's push forward and get this tower. And you see Akali, who's been mid the whole game, is going to come out and defend. I'm going to double bomb her. She goes invisible inside her little sphere there. But it really doesn't matter if she goes invisible, because she's still going to die from my double bombs. And she's taking area of effect from Mundo's little burning skill. Apologies, I don't know the exact name of it off the top of my head, but taking area of effect damage from that the whole time too. So we get a kill on Akali as well. And I believe that we're now ahead 7-1 in kills. And the Zilean Mundo pairing is really dominating the game.
From one bomb and one cleaver.
Okay, I'm out of mana, so I'm going to slip back here and refill on that. Also pick up my Catalyst towards Rod of Ages. You can see I got the Blasting Wand first, which is something that I enjoy doing more and more now. I think it was Mookie that pointed that out a little while ago. He suggested, hey, if you're playing an ability powered champ, if the game's going well, why not buy the Blasting Wand before you buy your Catalyst? And that seemed like good advice. Now here, there's another team fight breaking out, and I'm trying to get down here. And there's a very nice arrow coming in from the Archduke that manages to get the kill there on Shen, but I wasn't able to get in there. If I had been there, I could have chrono shifted Mookie and saved him from dying, but I wasn't in there, so not quite able to prevent that death. But oh well, we did get another kill there. Not the end of the world. Here, you can see there's 3 of them mid. Several of them are very low in health, though, so not the worst time to push the fight forward. But at the same time, Akali is more or less full health, I think, at this point, and she does have a slight leveling advantage on me because she's been in a solo lane for most of the game. I've been in a dual lane for most of the game, so she's a little bit ahead of me. So probably not a fight I want to pick. In the meantime, I'll just hang out here, do a little farming, and wait for the rest of my team to get here. And then we'll see if we can push on, maybe try to get this tower, and just see what develops, Alright, let's see. Looks like top and bottom lanes are fine. Sunrise is back to jungling, which is what we want him to be doing. And now Mookie's coming down to support us, and then with the 3 of us here, myself, Donsky, and Mookie, we'll probably be able to at least push forward and see what we can get here. Doesn't look like there's anyone here, so I am going to bomb the minions, but unfortunately our own minions are missing, which means that we can't really push forward. Now Teemo is going to come out, and I guess he's going to try to defend here. He can't really defend against all of us, but he has help. You can see the rest of their team's coming up the river. So now we're going to engage here. First, Donsky gets a nice stun, and then I'm going to double bomb their Tristana, and so she dies extremely easily. And then with Archduke slowing their Akali, and the rest of us adding the damage, that's another easy kill. So anytime it's 4-on-2, it's probably going to be a pretty easy kill. And between all of us, we had some nice stuns and slows to help it along. So now we're going to take Dragon, and then we're going to be even further ahead after getting the extra golden experience from picking up the Dragon. And now look, see, here's Teemo. He does not have good map awareness. He's come forward by himself. So now I'm going to come out, and I'm going to slow him with my skill. Sunrise actually misses the bandage toss, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to slow him, drop my bombs. Everybody else is going to use their skills, and Teemo dies very, very easily there. Caught accidentally up against our entire team, which is, of course, not where he wanted to be. All right, we're going to push forward here and see if we can get in some more shots on the tower. It looks like Swain's going to come out to try and defend here. Swain along with Shen, the rest of their team being dead. So they're going to come out and chase, and now there, I chrono shifted Mookie right before he popped off his ultimate. Maybe I should have saved that, but whatever. Now Mookie can come forward with absolutely no fear of dying. He can tank the tower for us. I double bomb Swain when Donsky gets the actual kill, which is no problem. And we're going to back off, so continued in part 2.